Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Frank Esposito with Ditommaso Real Estate. I'm here with Nick Scalici, a loan officer at Roundpoint Mortgage. We're going to talk to you guys today a little bit about the importance of pre-approval and what's required in order to get your pre-approval to buy a home. Nick?
Frank, thanks for having me. And yeah, like Frank said, a pre-approval is really important. A lot of people think it's a big headache trying to get one, but it's fairly simple, and the documents that you need are also fairly simple. So you'd like to start off with your two most recent bank statements showing where you're going to source the money for your down payment. On top of that, we're going to need your two most recent pay stubs. And then I'm going to need your 2019 and 2020 W-2s. We'll also need a copy of your tax returns if you are self-employed. And if you can confirm your date of birth and your current address, that's great as well.
Yeah, so the pre-approval, it's a vital part of the real estate transaction, especially nowadays in the competitive market we're in. New York, New Jersey, I know Roundpoint, licensed in New Jersey, I'm licensed in New Jersey. That real estate market is like none other I've ever experienced. A strong pre-approval from a credible bank is going to go a really long way for you. So it's really important that you take the time to find a bank like Roundpoint, and get that pre-approval ahead of your search, because you don't want to rush anything, put these guys behind the eight ball when you find something you like, and then I got to get that pre-approval. Get the pre-approval, get set, and then we can get out there and find a house for you.
Right.
You
also want to have, I'm sorry to cut you off, you want to have that purchasing power. So having that pre-approval does that for you. You also want to have a good idea of what you're going to be spending monthly. And with the pre-approval, we can give you those answers.
Yeah, that's a very important part that I'll move on to our next topic with. Yeah. The difference between a big bank, one of those more noticeable banks that we see on your corner in your neighborhood, and a bank like Roundpoint. What are the benefits do you see from going with a bank like yours?
Roundpoint is a mortgage lending bank. When I think of a Chase or a TD bank, they also do offer mortgage loans, but they're really not dedicated to the mortgage side of things. So us at Roundpoint, once we give you that pre-approval, that's just our first hello. We're always going to be in communication with you from step A to step Z.
Yeah, so communication you touched on there. In my opinion, my perspective of a realtor, communication is either the factor that makes a deal solid and smooth, or the factor that crushes a deal.
Definitely.
When I'm dealing with these bigger banks, I'm dealing with 2, 3, 4 different people throughout one deal. And, just like that game telephone, things get lost in translation.
Definitely.
And it makes the process just so much more difficult. So in my experience, I've always seen that communication with a bank like Roundpoint, and Roundpoint specifically, 3 of my last 5 buyers use Roundpoint, and it's just been a smooth transaction. It's made the process more easy, simple, confident for my buyers who when they're first time home buyers, it's not an easy process for them. And that communication and the understanding of the breakdown of numbers really help them move forward and feel confident in their purchase, So that's some really great information that you were able to provide us today. But, I really want to see, even though we touched on a little bit, why Nick Scalici and Roundpoint Mortgage? Why should my buyers in the future and the buyers that are potentially watching this video use you particular?
So that's another great question. So basically you touched on it before and I'll touch on it again. Communication is key to seal the deal. So over here at Roundpoint, a loan officer like myself, we're really trained to basically keep that communication from the beginning to the end of the deal. We're always in touch with the borrower, and that really, I would say, makes us different from the rest, communication.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for viewing today, guys. I'm Frank Esposito with Ditommaso Real Estate. This is Nick Scalici, loan officer at Roundpoint Mortgage. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for some more videos.
Yes.